What is going on, people? Nats to here, live and directing in full effect. My bad. I was at the gym, stayed there a lot later than I initially intended to. Um, uh, Trying to get my water fixed as well. But shit happens, innit? Shit happens. The pipes are blocked. It is what it is. You go gym. But yeah, lateness is greatness and all of that. But this is going to be a short stream. This will be about half an hour just to let you guys know. What I will do before I go on is big up AFC always here since before 8. I should have really scheduled it for like 10, half 10, either way. So then a half an hour wait is nowhere near as bad as a 2 hour and a half wait. But yeah, it is what it is. 4 live viewers already, man. Like, algorithm's crazy, but I'm not complaining. But big up AFC always, been here since day one. My fucking G. Also AFC always. I fell in love with Arsenal since 1987. Cannot remain in love with something that continues to be unfaithful to me. Yeah. If the bitch cheats, she belongs to the streets. Words of wisdom. A damn sure, right? Do not have expectation for this coming season. Berta has a lot of mess to clean up. If we are lucky, we will start seeing results in the 26-27 season. And I'm being generous. Yeah, I'd give it a year. But you got the likes of E-Gal, E-Cunt, right? And he's the same motherfucker that wanted Arteta out when we were bottom and Tottenham were top. You know why? Because league position, guys, league position matters more than trophies. But yet when fucking Spurs won the Europa League, but they finished 17th. Who fucking cares? They achieved the aim of football, which is win trophies or win a trophy in this case. And I don't know if you saw Guns' stream either last night or the night before, but him and Yasser, because Yasser can speak Dutch and I think he can speak Arabic as well, and obviously English. Breaking down the interview that Timber had with on this Dutch podcast. He was only on there for about just shy of half an hour, which is round about the time I'm going to be on here now. I owe you guys that much. But what I will do, before I forget, is I will schedule the stream for tomorrow. It will be similar title, but what we can do in this half an hour is we can get through a lot. Best believe. I mean, yeah, you can do a lot in half an hour if you really put your mind to it. You know, there's a lot of shady people that could do a lot in fucking less than that. So it is what it is. I mean, if you're with a nice girl, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. If you're with a girl, right, these days, generally speaking, if you're doing it more than 5 minutes, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas with me, no, it's got to mean something, innit? You know, the fire in the eyes. You know, where's the fire in the eyes? There's no fire in the eyes. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 5 minutes ain't enough, bro. Half an hour, an hour. And I know, obviously, this ain't enough, you know, in terms of being late and all that shit. But I will make up to you guys. I promise you, I will do a stream tomorrow. I reckon it will be. I reckon it will be at 3. Because then what I can do is I can go on for about a couple of hours. I'll probably talk about some rugby as well. But there'll be a stream on Friday night. So about the Lions preview when the British and Irish Lions play a Western Force. So I'll leave the rugby talk for that. But there'll be more Arsenal talk, transfer window news. But let's get into you know what the whole Timber debacle was. Basically, translated very loosely, and I'm clearly beyond paraphrasing here, Timber was saying that Arteta was flogging him to death, basically. He was nowhere near 100%. He was nowhere near 50%. Well, I could have told you that. The elite level chat, world-class chat that we've got here, they could have told you that. We could all tell these tippity-top gooners, mutants, born buffering, however way you want to say it, these fucking little pricks, these cunts, mate, that Timber, along with many others, including Wodegaard, have been ran into the fucking ground. So we need to sell dead wood, but the problem is we have to sell the dead wood before we can buy any more players. But because our wage structure is fucked, that's why we're resorting to fucking Kepa. And if he's on 100 grand a week, Arteta has to go, bro. Arteta has to go. And let's be real, I will have a go at Berta if Kepa's on 100k a week. I will. I absolutely will. You can blame it on Arteta, but at the same time, Arteta, as far as I'm aware, ain't sorting out the wages. He has the final say on transfers and has done for the longest, but with Berta in, I expect Berta to bring the wage down. I hope that deal fails. Because let's be real, we don't need a Kepa. Carl Hein and promote one of the youth. Remember that, guys? Project Youth. Internal solutions, guys. Cheers, guys. Okay, enough of the corniness, the goofiness, innit? Even though I'm goofy as fuck, but I don't give a shit. Either way. But yeah, Kepa looks like it's on its way. 5 million. Oh, but it's 5 million. That's what Igal and his band of merry ass men, and then some, I've been saying. It's not the transfer fee, it's the wage. You can talk about 5 mil all you want. We're better off with Carl Hein, which we don't need to pay for because we sent him out on loan. All we have to do is bring him back and then promote the youth. Put him on a professional contract, and with Berta, he'll be on peanuts, and rightly so. 500, maybe £1,000 a week, £2,000 a week, maybe. Even if it's on £3,000 a week, I'd rather that. I'd much rather that than fucking Kepa on 100k a week. Who is doing this shit? Because any signing we bring in now, I'm looking at the wages, not so much the transfer fee or the loan fee. I'm looking at the wages because Berta has to sort that shit out. And he's not going to do it in less than a year. However, any player we buy in, unless they're top tier, let's say for argument's sake, we get Rodrigo, and we need someone of that ilk, that supreme quality. You know, because Martinelli looks like he's on his way out. Trossard is still here, even though he wants to bounce. You know, Reece Nelson is back, but apparently he's injured. So we've got a lot of issues. Tomiyasu out till Christmas, Jesus out till Christmas, but we need to be getting rid of them fuckers. And Lebasora get in the bin and all that shit. Even though Jesus, I rate technically as a footballer, but this manager's ruined him. He's already ruining Yuri Timber. He's ruined Bukayo Saka. He's even ruined Wodegaard. You know, as much as I don't rate him, he even managed to hamper Kai fucking Havertz, 29, the motherfucking donkey, in about a year or so, less than 2 years, basically. And he's going to get worse. Not like he's been brilliant anyway. Don't be surprised if Mikel Merino gets another injury. Declan Rice, I mean, he was playing with a broken toe. This manager is coming towards the end. Lego head, your time is nigh, sunshine. Best believe that. Right here, right now, Fatboy Slim settings, your time is nigh. Done, dada. Andrea Mafioso, bad boy Berta, mate. I'll be on to you if the wages don't improve. Because one thing he can do is improve the wage structure this summer. Not all of it, but in terms of who we bring in, negotiating contracts. Apparently, Gabriel's on the same money. I mean, if I was him and his agent, or if I was him, I would sack my agent. I'm not going to lie. Because if I'm Gabriel, I'm looking at it like, well, Saliba's on 190. He wants to leave. Kai Havertz, Jesus, Calafiore, Marino, them two alone, bro. Them fucking scrubs. Right? I'm better than them. Why don't I get 150? You know, Zinchenko's on 150. He might be out the door. But we'll end up keeping it because no one's going to pay the wages. And Arteta's going to have to play him in midfield. But at the same time, he'll also play him at left back unless we get a left back. Get Tyreek Mitchell. And we should have got him when he was free. But no. New contract side. Now he's going to cost a bit of money. Well done. A lot of work needs doing. A lot of fucking work needs doing. But I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you fucking what. We are not going to get Champions League football with this manager next season. If he lasts the whole season, we ain't getting Champions League football. We will finish. Like, what I think will happen, what I believe will happen, what I'm damn sure will happen, as close to knowing exactly what's going to happen as you possibly can be, right? We'll get to Christmas and we'll be anywhere between 8th and 10th. And he'll get the chop. He'll get the chop because he'll start the season. And Berta's playing the long game. He's waiting till Christmas because it's like, okay, we'll give Arteta a chance, see how he does. Berta's very smart, mate. Andrea Berta is very fucking smart. He's not going to go right off the bat because Josh Kroenke, through the guidance of Tim Lewis, somehow, and Garlic, even more so, they're backing Berta. They're not backing Arteta. Igal thinks that Berta's just there just to support Arteta. No. He's there to do what's best for Arsenal Football Club. And okay, Gabriel signed a new deal on the same money. Cool. You know, very shrewd business, but what I want to see other contracts renewed. I want players taking pay cuts. Restructuring. There needs to be, even if it's one-on-one individual meetings, similar to the all or nothing, but instead of it being with Arteta, it's with Berta. That's what we want to see. That is exactly what we want to see, people. You know what I'm saying? So this is really and truly where we're at. But yeah, I'm going to go into a couple of these comments. Big up Todd. Finally, I made it to the live. I've missed the last two streams. First time talking to you since Bath won the Premiership. Yes. And the Lions losing to Argentina. I'm sure you're familiar with Squidge Rugby, Welsh fan, gay as well. You know, not that matters, and I don't give a shit either way. But he's on 200k plus subscribers, and yeah, basically he was like, you know, don't be too harsh. He was at the game as well. I didn't realise until I watched his video. He was there in Dublin on Friday night. Beautiful weather, like it is now. Hopefully, you're enjoying the sunshine. If you're in the UK, Ireland, and the Mediterranean, of course, or if you're in the States where it's, you know, nice and hot and not raining and shit, and everywhere else around the world where you're enjoying your summer / spring, winter, whatever season it is. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, unlike these fucking wallads that want to jack off to everything that Arteta says and does and what this club are doing. But yeah, like, for me, if you checked out, well, I know you checked out the Match Reaction, Todd, but yeah, a lot of people that watch rugby and just watching the Lions, who mainly watch international rugby, but especially, you know, the Lions and the Rugby World Cup, etc., right? There might be a few that say I overreacted, but for me personally, nah. Andy Farrell should have sacrificed or not picked, basically. Maybe sacrifice is a bit of a strong word, you know, in this case. I'm not going to go overboard. But either way, he should have either dropped Marcus Smith to the bench or Finn Smith to the bench. Now, personally, I would have done the latter because Finn Smith is the least experienced at international level. Did he deserve to go on the Lions tour? I believe so, yes. I believe so. Because other than Finn Russell and Marcus Smith, he's the best of the rest. George Ford don't have it no more. Owen Farrell, I mean, despite me hating his ever-living guts because he's a massive fucking prick and a shithouse, mad overrated. I don't think he's a shit player. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's shit, but he's mad overrated. People putting him on Johnny Wilkinson level, Dan Carter level, Bowden Barrett level. He's nowhere near Damian McKenzie level or Marcus Smith in the 10. Let's be real. So suck out if you think otherwise. I'm gonna be real. I'm not hearing none of that shit. He can play for Saracens all he wants, but because we got Bummy Borthwick in charge, you know he's gonna start. You know he's gonna start. He don't need any more England caps. He's already broken the points record that Johnny Wilkinson held. You got your individual accolades. You know, you kind of semi-Lions tour winner in Australia the last time round. Drew in the New Zealand one. Lost the South Africa tour 4 years ago. Like, and you've played in like what? 3, 4 World Cups? Just fucking retire. Owen Farrell is that kind of guy, pretending to be humble. Oh, I'm from Wigan, I'm from up north. Fuck off, you cunt. You let the clock run down against Samoa. Should have lost that game. Should have fucking lost that game in the Rugby World Cup 2 years ago. Don't think I haven't forgot that shit, right? After George Ford damn near trying to break the drop goal world record against Argentina, right? I think we were a man down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's a madness, bro. It's an absolute fucking madness. This guy needs to retire. Bummy Borthwick needs to fuck off because trust me, after the England job, the only way is down. Stuart Lancaster did better than his ass, his lanky ass. Giraffe-looking, donkey-ass-looking motherfucker. He might not be anywhere near as narcissistic as Paella Pulis, as Lego Head, Arteta. But I tell you what, he is stubborn as a head coach, manager, whatever. I don't rate him at all. He's a scrub. I would say he's more like Southgate, scrub game. More like than Arteta, but there's a mixture of both. I think he leans more to Scrubgate in how he manages. You know, he doesn't really run players into the ground like that. But his in-game management, man management is shocking. It's poor. The only reason why we got to the semi-finals of the Rugby World Cup, why we got second in the Six Nations, I think it was this year. Because last year we were like down near bottom. We were poor. We were almost bottom, but we beat Italy, innit? Like Wales got bottom this year. Is because of the talent that we have. And we've always had talent. Even when the All Blacks were going for a little iffy patch. South Africa when they fell off. Australia when they fell off. Abundance of talent in them countries. You look at Argentina now, the way they're running it. And fair play. They deserve all their dues. Lions tour to Argentina incoming, fully deserved. I agree. Even before the game kicked off, if someone told me, yeah, in about 4 or 8 years' time, Lions tour to Argentina, all for it. And we can play Uruguay, Chile, you know what I'm saying? And then the provincial, like Argentinian or franchise teams, like we do with the Box, the Wallabies, the All Blacks, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, respectfully. We might even play the States or Canada or both in that tour. Make it a massive fuck off tour. But don't get it twisted. That Argentina game we should have won. Even with the lack of continuity, Andy Farrell dropped the ball there. Maro Itoje kind of dropped the ball there. I don't question his leadership, but he weren't on it. He weren't on it that night. And you could see in his face during the post-match, he knew that he couldn't rally his troops. Andy Farrell, he made the right changes, but he picked the wrong lineup. And it's at this level, and he knows the levels. He's been a coach in a winning Lions team. Ironically, Australia, 12 years ago, the last time we played them down under and shit. Lions tall. But yeah, anyway, like he dropped the ball. He jumped the bloody gun there, didn't he? Yeah, best believe that. But anyway, I'll go through the rest of these. Apparently, Arsenal, we're very close to confirming the signing. Yeah, I think he's probably done. I just hope he's not on 100k a week. But for me personally, we shouldn't have bothered. If we're going to get rival players, why don't we get the best versions? Chelsea did that for the longest. And what they did recently is they got Omari Hutchinson, then sold him to fucking Ipswich for 24 mil, whatever. Pure fucking profit. Why can't we do that? You know why? Because the way this club has been run since way before Berta got through the door has been nothing short of shambolic. We all know this, people. Elite level world class chat. England lost to France on Saturday in the last. Yeah, saw that game. Don Brandt scored a nice try. Why the fuck has he not been playing for England regularly enough? Because if he was, he'd be out on the Lions tour. He'd be playing against Argentina in Dublin. Instead, he'll be playing against Argentina in Argentina. So unless Ben Earl or any other man, you know, Henry Pollock, etc., Tom Curry, because Don Brandt, even though he's a number 8, he can play open side or blind side flanker, 6 or 7. Doesn't matter. He's that versatile, but he's more of a number 8. But his technical level, people are sleeping in the rugby world. People are sleeping on Alex Don Brandt. I used to go to school with him as well. I know, bruv. He's in my brother's year as well. Oh no, I've already. Yeah, no, you just put it in twice. Yeah. Last Saturday is no, my bad. England lost to France last. Oh, I don't think unless it was meant to be the same. But yeah, big up Todd though. Todd Burge either way, my guy. You could say the same thing about Henry Pollock, as he has not got many international experience. Yeah, true. The only difference is that he's a baller. Unlike Alex Mitchell, and Alex Mitchell's had a good season, done well with England, but he's one of those players, a bit like with Lancaster when it comes to management. Lancaster is great at club rugby, at international rugby, which is obviously a high level, not it. Falls short. Alex Mitchell falls short. Do you know how long it took his ass to make them passes and all that shit in the first half? Start of the second half, it wasn't getting any better. So he brings on Thomas Williams to save the fucking game. Nearly did. One of the best players on the pitch for us, by the way. Player of the season. And you saw why. You saw why. Tommy Freeman had a poor first 5-10 minutes, but the longer the game went on, the better he got. And I don't rate him as well. And then you saw in the stands, Jack Van Portfleet. How the fuck is Ben Spencer not with the Lions squad? Jack Van Portfleet, Van Slow, Van Kickbox, broken down Van, bro. That is Jack Van Portfleet, broken down Van. If he wasn't injured before the Rugby World Cup, he would have played. Not only would he have played, he would have started, mate. And I believe Ben Youngs was still playing for England then. We still need Ben Youngs now because Alex Mitchell ain't good enough. Van Portfleet is nowhere near good enough. Randall's better. Spencer, it should be Spencer and Randall, and then you can have Mitchell as third choice backup. He is mad overrated. Jack Van Portfleet is a scrub, although he played well in the first half. But then again, he fell off. And as soon as Ben Youngs came on in the Premiership final, you saw the level of quality. And that was his last fucking game. Legend. Lions Tour winner as well. Would have got to the All Black one. Got a draw, even though it should have gone to a penalty shootout, played extra time, do something in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But Nigel Owens doing the snowflake thing, doing the woke thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. Schumann should have started with Furlong. Yeah. Although I do rate Ellis Genge, though. Ellis Genge was brilliant. But the line out, the set pieces were, especially the line out was shocking. And even the scrums faded towards the last 10 minutes. We couldn't utilise the scrums anymore. You know, the line out was a joke. Though, that rugby league style that I mentioned in the match reaction, go check it out if you haven't already, people, especially if you're into your rugby. I know Todd has. Out the back door passes, right? Rugby league style. They are effective if used correctly. But if you overuse it, everyone uses it way too much and they don't need to. What happened to proper set play moves, missed passes with pivots, loops, a bit of individual brilliance, creativity, which is also lacking in the football game as well, right? Where has that gone, people? But no, out the back door, all rugby league style. I know Andy Farrell, rugby league legend and all that, I hear it. I rate his career and even his coaching career, I rate. But this is Lions level when you're a head coach. You're not one of the coach, you're not assistant coach no more that has a presence and a powerful voice. No, you're leading the whole fucking platoon, cunt. Get your shit together. If you fucking start either Finn Smith or it will probably be Marcus Smith against Western Force on Saturday, because we've already touched down, I believe, we are royally ass fucked. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Exeter Chiefs winger has got a 2-game ban, so he missed the Argentina matches, but Borthwick still taking. Yeah. Bummy Borthwick, bruv. Been saying it. He's a scrub. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Just gone past 11. I will schedule tomorrow's stream. It'll probably be titled something along the lines of like Kepa signing imminent, and more Lions talk. What I'll try and do, I really want to get Carl Walsh. On my stream again. I want to get Shane on here as well again, because we can talk Arsenal. With Carl, we can talk about rugby. I don't know if Shane's into his rugby as much, but I'm sure he was aware of the Lions playing in Dublin, so on their home soil. So it's nice to see, there's a change from 20 years ago when we played Argentina in Cardiff. We drew that game as well. So it's one of them ones. But big up to everyone that's tuned in regardless. Like and subscribe. Still on the road to 100 subs. Still on 72 subs. We need to get that shit up pronto. I will try and be more consistent. I know I've said that before, but the timings are off. But more often than not, I'll be here on the day or the night. Either way, bro. It is what it is. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Share if you want. Hit the notification bell so you never miss when I go live or when I upload a video. All the best. Enjoy the rest of your evening, even though there's not going to be much of it. And stay tuned, because there will be a stream tomorrow, and it will be much longer depending on the connection. So hopefully StreamYard holds up. This stream has actually gone pretty well, even though I've got one bar. So hopefully it holds up. But we'll have to see. But anyway, take care, guys. And peace out. Arteta out.